Welcome back to part 2 of beating GTA 5 without walking. Literally, you gotta be... By the way, I do just want to say I'm not going to be screaming as much in this episode. I'm sorry if that hits the entertainment factor. Basically, I had family over while recording, and I didn't want to have a mental breakdown until they left. But next episode, I promise full-blown psychotic breaks with reality. I'm talking psych ward, dummy mode, smearing shit on the wall, your mother sucks cocks in hell, walking up the wall backwards type shit. But as of this episode, we gotta chill for a bit. The game screwed me plenty over though, don't worry. Starting out in this episode, we have the mission Trevor Phillips Industries, where you have to defend Trevor's lab with Chef. This mission was pretty much all gunplay, and it only took me like 5 minutes, so there's no real point in showing this. The next mission presented a little bit of a challenge to me. It's called Nervous Ron, where you and Ronald, you steal the airstrip back from the bikers. The problem specifically was when you get to this water tower section where you have to get on top of it to get a vantage point of the airstrip. Oh shit. How the fuck am I gonna get up this? Getting on top of this without using the ladder presented a small challenge to me, but of course, I am God, and I can do anything. So I just teleported myself onto... No, I'm just kidding. Eventually, some dirt bikes finally did start showing up, which was what I was waiting for this entire time, and I just resorted back to just ramping my way up using the train tracks. Ooh, I could totally do that. Come on. Oh, dude, that was the closest one by far. That's Are you kidding? It just put me off angle!
I don't know what the deal is, but I hate you guys. I fucking hate you guys. I hate my community. I fucking hate you guys.
I got it after only like 15 minutes of trying this jump. Yes! Yes! Let's go! I knew it was possible, dude. Completely unnecessary, but 100% possible. And luckily, once you're done, Trevor just climbs down the ladder inside of the cutscene. The rest of the mission was just flying and shooting, so we'll skip over that. The next mission proposed another small challenge, and this was the one where you blow up the O'Neill's ranch. The first part of the mission was pretty easy. Sniping them is fun. I love killing hillbillies. The problem came in the basement where you need to lay the gasoline down. Putting the gasoline down was more tedious than it really should be. The game is just really stingy on giving me these little yellow dots on the map. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like a frog, kind of. I don't even know. Like, doesn't that just look like a little frog smiling at me? I may actually run out of gas. Bro, like, how is that not giving me it? How is that not it? This one may screw me. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm out of gas. Literally, you gotta be fucking... Look at it! It's literally on it! Okay. I got the strategy down. You kind of have to arc it like that. I found out that the actual strategy to do this is basically you start putting a gasoline down, and then you arc your freaking mouse. Like, you swing your mouse like you're doing a fucking flick shot in Call of Duty or some shit. What if I just shoot it? Oh my god. Thank you, game. Thank you. Why was that so complicated, game? After this mission, there was an intermittent ease of missions with the Friends Reunited mission, which is basically the mission where Trevor drives to Los Santos. The only part that took a long time on this mission was just rolling my way through the train yard, but you can just sneak your way by everyone, so it doesn't really affect it. The first mission that really gave me challenge was Fame or Shame. It was the mission where Trevor and Michael actually meet again, and they chased Laszlo in the toy truck. I mean, it's not a toy truck. What the hell am I talking? Basically, the bane of my existence fucking chase scene. This mission would be easy if they let you switch between Michael and Trevor, but instead, of course, I'm forced to play Trevor. Another problem is the fact that you can't just call a taxi. Like, you can't just get a taxi to drive inside the building downstairs and pick you up. I don't even know why I considered that idea in the first place. That was actually an idea in my fucking brain that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do that shit. I'm a fucking The first actually logical idea that I had was to essentially, before the mission starts, get a motorcycle down into the basement before this chase scene, because the motorcycle's like the only thing I'm going to be able to get up these stairs. The problem here is they don't let you just drive the motorcycle into the stadium. It just fails the mission if you get past this little point right here. So what I did was I parked the bike at that point to see if it would stay there through the failure screen and let me go drive it. Oh, it's despawned. There's nothing I can do here. There's nothing I can do, guys. Dude, there's nothing, like, why would they fucking do this shit? It's so annoying, dude. If I just place, like, a bunch of fucking sticky bombs here, will they actually stay? And what I'm gonna try to do is, like, blow Laszlo up. Just to see if it'll slow him down. No, they didn't go through the explosion. What? So I decided actually calling a taxi to see if it would park in the parking lot and block Laszlo's car. That's not very useful, game. The only thing that I can think of is that the cab may accidentally, like, he may just infinitely run into the cab and that would give me time, but... He definitely hit the cab, but it just straight up didn't even matter. 911 just doesn't even pick up the phone. They straight up just don't give a fuck. Literally. The cab went away. So pretty much everything that I had tried at this point was like, I just can't do anything. So I figured out that I was gonna have to try something else. I was gonna have to find a way to just min-max my movement to the point where I could get to the truck without Laszlo getting away. And eventually I found out that you can animation cancel the roll. You can roll and then hit R with the pistol to make him pistol whip, which makes the roll animation quicker, but I eventually found out that that actually was just hindering me. It actually just makes it slower. And the reason it does that is because after doing some research online, I found out that if you increase your shooting skill on the character, it actually reduces the cooldown on your roll a ton. It makes it way quicker. Oh my god, that's so much quicker. Holy fucking shit, look at that. Look at how quick that is. I may straight up be able to do it just from, like, rolling now. Okay, we're gonna go try the mission now. So I maxed out the shooting skill on all three of my characters, and it actually works, and it works really well. This is gonna help me for the whole rest of the game. It's gonna make the rest of the game way easier and significantly faster. Massive improvement on how close I was getting to the truck, but I still wasn't close enough to actually get to the truck. I can totally do it. I just have to use Q effectively. I can totally do it, dude. Look at, I literally hit F and he started going to it. The robbing animation, the animation where you steal the car, like the truck, it's super slow. The truck driver takes ages to get out of the actual fucking truck. So I had ideas like maybe I could use the character selection menu to extend the time a little bit. It doesn't extend the time. If I had just straight up been just rolling, like just rolling normally, I would have actually made it to the truck. The cooldown on the rolls actually makes it quicker than animation canceling with the pistol whip, but I was still pistol whipping because I thought that it was quicker. But it must be like like tiny little differences. But if I were to just roll normally, I would have actually made it, and that's how I ended up just accidentally doing it on one of these attempts. I still, at this point, didn't know what to do, so I ended up doing more, like, stupid things. The only progress I did make in these few hours of fucking retrying this shit, if you shoot the driver, it robs it quicker. Get in the car! Like, if I hold F, it stops. There's nothing I can, it's fucking too slow. Hold up. That was closer. It was closer. Eventually, I was about to give up, and I just randomly did it. I just stopped pistol whipping to cancel the animation, and I just got it. It just worked. I think the pistol whip was actually making me slower. Oh my god! Oh my god! I did it! Maybe the melee was slowing me down. But yeah, after this one, I was avoiding a specific mission. I basically decided to give my soul a break. So we're gonna get through some easy missions. There were the Lester assassination missions with Franklin, which you pretty much just drive around. Then there was the... Davey. I just realized I didn't even have my mic. I didn't even have my mic on. Davey. Where they put you in this agency headquarters and you have to shoot your way out. Surprise! Wait, how much? Oh, I could just punch my way over. There's also Three's Company, which is where you kidnap Mr. K back from the IAA building.
Hey, Michael.
David.
Okay. I just drive up in a sports car. Why isn't it in the background? That would have been perfect. Skip. Hey, it's still there too. You know how it is. Look at the thing. Really? Really? Okay, I can punch. The most annoying part about this is repelling because it does force you to use the S button. As far as I can think of, you literally just cannot do this without repelling down. I don't think that you can. I mean, I didn't really try anything else because I was just like, there's just no fucking way. There's no really way. But I don't know. Maybe you guys can find a way to do it. Isn't this the mission where Jimmy, like, kidnaps you or whatever. That was the complete wrong. Oh, no, not this. You got the mission where Jimmy steals Michael's car. He drugs Michael. And if you were wondering, if you just... I can't use WASD, so I just had to let Michael slowly fall through the sky, and for some reason he has incredible aerodynamics. But if you were wondering, this is where he lands if you just don't touch your controls. The mission Hood Safari was easy as well, because in this mission, the game actually lets you switch characters. So I was able to just switch back and forth from Trevor and Franklin, and I just let the NPCs do the walking for me. So, yeah. The torture mission was easy too. Let's just, crush his... And let's just keep doing it. I don't even want to see the cutscene, honestly. I am the ultimate BDSM Dommy Mommy. I need to leave that in the video. But I don't want to. I mean, let's be honest, like, if any of my videos get popular, I'm gonna be immediately because I curse too much. And the next mission was the one that I had been avoiding this whole time. It's forcing me to do it. It won't let me do any other missions before this. The mission is scouting the port, where you do the setup for Trevor's first heist. When you actually get into the port, you can't do anything. It won't let you pull out a gun. It won't let you aim. It won't let you punch. You can't get in Trevor's truck. You can't hit F. You obviously can't roll because you can't pull out a gun. Literally, the only thing that you can do is hit Q to take cover. So the first thing I decided to do was try to find a secret way into the mission without activating this first checkpoint. The idea was, if I could get another vehicle inside of the mission without activating the checkpoint, and if I managed to not have it despawn, could I still drive it? Eventually, I did find a secret way. It's kind of lucky that I was able to use Trevor's truck in this mission, because I just put a motorcycle in the back of the truck, in the bed of the truck. Part of the reason why this mission was so goddamn tedious to test was because the starting point of the mission and the port itself are at basically like opposite sides of the map. So you have to drive all the way across the city every single time that you do this fucking mission. And if you have to restart the mission, the bike despawns. But the first thing I did, I took that bike to the secret mission, and I was able to get the bike inside of the mission without activating a checkpoint. And to activate the checkpoint, all you have to do is drive up to the back of the front of the gate. So at this point, I was able to activate this checkpoint without having the bike despawn. But once you drive the truck over to the next point, basically just immediately fails you. I don't know why. I think it may be because the game counts the bike being in the back of your truck as a collision. Like, if I'm hitting it thinks I'm like running over the bike or whatever. But of course, since the mission failed, I have to drive all the way back to Lloyd's house and then drive back to the port to start the mission again. The next thing I tried was to see if it would just let me drive into the mission with the bike without failing me, which it does. So that whole secret entrance thing, it's literally completely fucking useless. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's the bike that's blowing the cover. Bro, the part that's so annoying is that it takes so damn long. I'm gonna try to... I can still get out of my car here, so I'm gonna just hold the phone open and see if it lets me continue to drive, because I know in the buffer ledge grab, the phone is a pretty integral part of the glitch. No, I still can't drive. What do I do? I stole his bike, and now he's just riding with me. I don't know why this happened, but this is fine. But the third time that I tried this, I went to the secret entrance to see if it would change anything, if it would still fail me. And, oh my god. Stop! Why is this happening all of a sudden? Look at the back wheel. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know why it let me in the first time. And now it's just literally, like, trolling me. It's just trolling. I had to fail the mission, drive all the way back across the map. Fuck off, dude. And then drive back. And, no! Come on. Yeah, this troubleshooting is extremely painful. 10 minutes later, I had another attempt set up. So, I found that the gate opens when the first part of the truck goes through the gate. What? No, what? And then you can just drive through the other side of the gate. But yeah, it literally took me 25 minutes to get another one of these bikes inside of this actual port. I'm gonna get out of here. And just that guy said, what? What? I hit F and the bike is now under the truck. Oh, come on, game. Game. Okay, for God's sake, dude. Okay, it's not despawned. Now, what if I do this? Shit. What? Alright. I'm doing one more attempt, and then I'm just fucking walking. I did have the idea, though, that I was gonna try to use a tow truck to tow Trevor's truck into the mission. And somehow the devs thought of this, so you just straight up can't tow Trevor's truck in this mission. After another 10 minutes, I got another bike inside of the port and tried it again with this bike. I ended up setting it right where Trevor gets out of the truck after you hit that first checkpoint. Like, what did I even do? Alright, if it don't work this time, I legit don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. I left the bike over here last time, and it worked out. Ugh. I'm gonna have to, like, shift the truck around so the bike flips. God damn it, please don't fucking screw me here. Flip! Come on, bike! Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, fuck you. Fuck you, Trevor. Get the fuck on the fucking bike. Is he just gonna warp into the goddamn truck? Oh my god. Bro, come on! Why won't this fucking bike flip, dude? The one fucking time I need to get... Dude, holy fuck. Okay, I can definitely get in it there. I'm getting it the fuck out of the truck at this point. Are you fucking kidding me? Thank you, motherfucker. Wow, and I'm just stuck. And I'm just fucking stuck. There. Okay, I'm done. I'm not doing this shit. I'm walking. I'm done with this fucking mission. I'm sorry. I fucking tried. I lied. I kept trying. I got another bike in, and this time I actually did make progress. And I'm gonna leave it here and see if I can get in it. If I can even get in the bike after this little scene right here, then that's progress, okay? I can work with that. I won't just walk. But if I can't do that, I'm just gonna fucking redo the mission, just fucking walk, okay? Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see how far we can push this thing. What the hell? This game give me little tidbits of fucking progress. And that's just, oh my god. I can't believe this shit is... What? Just like, I'm breaking the game, guys. I'm actually breaking, literally, I'm breaking the game. It's freezing. It's stuttering a ridiculous amount. I was able to drive the bike to the point where you get to the lift, and I could drive the lift, but the problem was that when I drove the bike down, or I drove the lift away from the bike, it actually despawned the bike. Oh no, the bike! So you have to keep the bike on your screen at all times while driving the lift when you're moving these containers. So essentially, what I'm gonna have to do when I do this mission is I'm gonna have to keep the bike on my screen and drive the lift backwards and pick the containers up and stuff. It's not actually that hard. I did it. But the next part of the mission is the part of the mission that I was really afraid of. That whole first section that took like an hour just to be able to move in the mission in the first place. Yeah, I wasn't really worried about that. It's this part of the mission that I was really fucking scared of. It's the crane part. First off, how the fuck are you gonna get atop on this crane without like walking? You're gonna need a helicopter, or you're gonna need to jump the bike up on top of the crane, or just find a launch glitch. But here's the problem. I tried to quit the mission to test to see if I could find a way to ramp the bike on top of the crane. The crane's not even in the same spot. It's in a special position. It's only in that position in the damn mission. So, on top of that, once you get on top of the crane, you have to go down into the crane's, like, seat or whatever, the cockpit of the crane or whatever. It's that's funny. You have to go down into the cockpit to drive the crane. So how are you gonna get down there? And then once you get down there, you're in a cutscene where you move the boxes and stuff. That's probably going to make the bike fall off of the crane, or a helicopter fall off of the crane. And then on top of that, how are you going to get out of there? Because you have to remember, I can't pull out a gun. Like, I can't pull out a gun during this mission. All I can do is take cover. That's literally the only thing the game will let me do inside of this mission. So, I can't pull a gun, I can't punch, I can't pull out my phone. Well, you may be able to pull out your phone. I don't actually know. But still, it doesn't really matter because you can only move by hitting Q. There's literally, like, no way that I can think of that you would actually be able to get out of this without finding some new glitch that I don't know about at this point. So, as of now, this mission has me beat, man. I don't know how to do it. So, I just basically succumbed to this mission, and I just decided to walk once I got to this point. But I'm gonna do the mission up until this point without walking. Of course, though, the game couldn't make that easier. Part of the problem is that... Okay, there. I can climb up. Okay, that worked. Please stay in the fucking truck. Oh, okay! I want to be mad, but that was so fucking stupid that I can't. I'm just gonna park it, like, right... I should be able to get in here. So, I had to develop even more. I had to figure out new things on top of this. One of the problems that I was having was I was able to get on the bike when it was parked back behind the little overhang or whatever. But if I park the bike under the overhang, it will just immediately fail the mission when I get on the bike. So, I had to find a distance where I could still get on the bike, but the only way that I can move is by hitting Q. So, I have to find a way where I can hit Q to get far enough away from the truck where it will still target the bike, but it won't just fail the mission when I do the thing. The farthest away that I could get is by taking cover on this little fucking yellow McDonald's shit right here. So, I'm kind of grasping at straws here, but it's kind of all that I had. And the next problem was actually being able to get the bike close enough to this point where Trevor would lock onto it in the first place. So I found out this strategy to actually be able to move the bike. The farthest away you can get from the door of Trevor's truck without being able to aim or whatever is to take cover on the back wheel of Trevor's truck. So what you can do is you can park the bike next to Trevor's truck front door, take cover on the door, get out a cover so that Trevor faces the truck, get in the truck, and then you inch the truck further so that the bike is next to the back wheel of the truck. You get out of the truck, take cover on the back wheel of the truck, uncover so Trevor faces towards the truck and not towards more towards the bike and not the truck. Hit F, get on the bike, and repeat. But I got the bike into this position right in front of these two little emergency slippery signs. I took cover on the McDonald's thing, and I was actually able to get onto the bike. Okay, we're on the bike. So this far into the mission, we're good. No walking required to get this far into the mission. Still, once you get to the cart, you have to bail off of the bike.
Not intentional.
Like, you can't... When you get to the cart, you have trouble getting into the cart. Why am I walking? Okay. You can't just get off the bike and then get in the cart, because if you get off the bike, Trevor will just get back on the bike. So once you get into the cart, the only way to make this bike not despawn would be to either get the bike onto the cart somehow, or do what I did, essentially, which is I just drove the cart backwards, and I just kept the bike on my screen at all times. So I moved those two containers without looking away from the bike. After I was done with the containers, you can go back to the bike, and luckily Trevor just gets back on the bike without much of a fuss. But this is literally as far as I was able to get with the bike. Like, I couldn't even really climb up. I tried to climb up the crane, the first ladder of the crane, without walking, and I couldn't even get Trevor to face the ladder to climb up it in the first place. I did try to ramp the bike up just to see if the game would give me like a lucky break randomly. Okay, I'm walking. I'm sorry, guys. I got as far as I could. And it literally immediately killed me. Like, legit. The game fucking murdered me on the first try of this. Basically, I was just done at this fucking point. If y'all want to pick up where I left off, be my guest. I don't know. That's as far as I was able to get without walking. But this mission, I was worried about this mission since I started this challenge. I don't know. I think it may be possible, but it's definitely going to be a pain in the fucking dick to do. The version of the heist I chose to do was the offshore one, because all that you do in the offshore one, basically you fly the submarine in, you drop the submarine picks it up, and then you pick up the submarine, you drive away, and you shoot people out of the plane. Literally, like, no walking. There's a lot of driving at the start of the mission, but it's easy. If you're doing this challenge, I definitely recommend the offshore version of this heist, because it's way easier.